You can't crunch your recording.
Oh.
We did that one already.
We did?
Yes.
I should say get used to it, but I'll just say okay, and then.
Good answer.
I won't crunch. I was dying of thirst. Okay, so you you get to greet everybody and make everybody feel good, and then I get to.
Well, I guess if it's just us, then there's not really anybody to greet. It's you that I'm greeting. Which
Oh, I like that. Oh,
probably works okay because that's kind of how I wanted my book anyways. Remember I always wanted to make that book with the love letters? The whole purpose of it is that people are nosy. People want to kind of eavesdrop on other people's stuff. So it's just me and you talking. Even, you know what I mean? Think about it. Even if you live next door to somebody and every morning you heard that couple you probably wouldn't pay attention, but I probably would be like, oh, I want to hear, what are they saying this morning? No, what are they saying this morning? Like if I heard couples talking out on their back patio, I'd probably go sit on my patio to if I was alone, to join in. Hey, that's my morning conversation every morning. I would. As long as they're learning, as long as they're getting something out of it. I think as long as you're getting something out of it. So
isn't that to me that's interesting because in that scenario you just described, you're totally paying attention to that conversation next door. Oh, you're not you're especially if they're loud about it, you totally want to hear about it because you're just inclined that way, right? I'm the opposite. I'm more
correct.
Yeah. I look. I will also have an awareness of what that couple is talking about just because I have good hearing and because I pass there once in a while. But it's something that would be built up over time where I am hearing pockets of things and assessing bits of information, but not
I think it would be subject matter. If that couple was just talking about blah, 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 whatever, of course, I would walk off too. But if it was, something that was helpful to me, if it was something that regarded
your life.
Yeah, my life in any way, shape, or form, I would be interested. And so that's
if they were like, hey, check this out. They're about to bulldoze this whole block next Thursday, but don't tell anybody because we're going to be the first ones to get the insurance money. You'd be like, wait a minute, what did I just hear? Right?
I mean, whatever it was, if it pertained to me or could help me or benefited me in some way, shape, or form, I would be interested.
And plus, you just like to hear what people are doing next door.
Well, no, but not necessarily. Not if it's just whatever. But if I'm assuming that it's going to be something helpful or good. So that's what I'm saying. If I was sitting next to somebody and they were saying something helpful or good, yeah, I would probably kind of listen.
Does that ever happen to you? Do you ever sit next to somebody and you're like, damn, information? When was the last time that happened?
It really doesn't. Maybe that's why I want to offer it.
There you go. Be the change. Right?
But yeah, in fact, you're kind of going right along with what's in front of me. So when I was waiting earlier for my friend to show up, I was trying to, brainstorm for humanity, and I wrote down the greatest hindrances to humanity's progress are, and then I came up with 3 ideas just to try to pinpoint the problem. And I don't believe in pointing out the problem if you don't have a solution. So that's kind of where I was going with it, was trying to find a solution. But I was looking, and feeling a little sad about the way things are going and going, what is hindering their progress? What is it? So my main 3 things that I came up with, and I want to know what you think they are, was lack of knowledge, the how-to, how to accomplish something, unsupport, or even fear, by especially naysayers, whether it be somebody outside or from within. And then the busyness. So like the nonstop doing, just the doing. Like I think those three things are really, I was trying to figure out like what is keeping us. So many of us know like how it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to feel. You know, some of us have already seen it in visions or by experience. Like it's not so far off. It shouldn't be this hard. Like what's keeping us from getting there? What do you...
Would you say what's keeping humanity from blah, blah, blah? Or what's
hindering humanity's progress? Like what's keeping us from everything being heaven on earth? What's keeping, us from waking up every morning with excitement and exhilaration? Obviously, there's a couple of people that are doing it, of course, that found their purpose and love what they're doing and don't have any obstacles, or they do and they, overcome them quite easily. But at large, most of them are miserable or pissed off or causing each other problems or losing their everything or just lost. Like, what's the problem?